Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry with
Clint.
We're from BoLS, and today we've got some new Warhammer Underworlds Warbands.
Woo!
Yes, we've got Hrothgorn's Mantrappers.
And the Wurmspat.
Yeah! Both very excited about this one. Pretty cool new models. Let's just dive on in.
Let's do it.
Clint, we've got some Underworlds gangs.
We do.
Some Warbands to go through. Which one do you want to start with, man?
Let's start with this Eldritch Abomination.
Yes, the Wurmspats. So real fast, see, we're not going to open this part up, but you do get the cards. They're out this weekend. Or they're out whenever you watch this video. They'll be out with the Warband. Again, card protectors. It's for your Warband. I don't know what to tell you there.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
They're handy to have for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop this box. All right, here we go. We've opened up the box, pulled the packets out, the contents here. So it looks like we have a couple of sprues, which we'll take a closer look at here in a moment.
Oh, look at that drippy witch.
That's gonna be a fun model. I like the bases on these. They're a little larger than what we've seen. Wurmspat. These are instructions, how to assemble everything. No big shocker there. They're pretty simple, like 2, maybe 3-piece models. And then of course the cards. We've got the Warband specific cards, and then also some extra cards, some generic stuff that you can mix in to expand your collection. So while we do that, I'm gonna open these up. Clint, why don't you go ahead and take a look at these 2 sprues here and kind of talk about those.
All right, so we got here, we got Fecula Flybone, the drippy witch. Yeah, I love this, like, just kind of like the Baba Yaga design of her. She's very, very crooked, but it's very Nurgle, and it's, you know, going back to getting a little bit of, you know, gender representation in the games. Not that this is necessarily great gender representation, but it's nice that we've got, like, a lady Nurgle sorcerer. And
yeah, we haven't really seen that too much before. So.
But, you know, that harkens back to, like, you know, old mythology. She's like a bog witch.
Right.
And that's super cool.
Yeah,
and
it is a really cool model, too. Like,
yeah, that's definitely somebody who's going to be, like, very Nurgle-y. She's got, like, the Nurgle antler crown. She's got this really cool, like, bell. Am I in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She got this really cool bell staff. Thank you. Really cool bell staff. And like Adam was saying, these bases. Oh, these bases. They're so good.
Yeah, really cool models. Yeah, you can kind of see there. Again, she's got a couple of cronies with her as well.
I like her little rot hound dude. Yeah, let's look at her boys.
Yeah, she's got a couple of dudes that are with her. These are just you can leave it down there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll zoom in. Actually, let's do this. Kind of see these models a little clearer.
Even better.
Yeah. Again, very nurgly, super gross, but in a good way, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Nurgly, kind of rustic way.
I mean, they're Blight Lords, so they're a little gross. I think my favorite of her 2 cronies is the guy with the big rotten spear.
Yes.
That's as cool as Double Axes is, I'm just a big fan of spears.
Yeah, good point. Both of them are kind of neat. I don't know what else to say about them. They're gross, but in that featured kind of Blight Lord kind of way. So if you're playing Nurgle, boom, have a new sorcerer, have some new cronies, and get ready to throw down with those. We're gonna take a look at their Warband cards real briefly. Cool. We're not gonna go through the whole deck here. You can actually see the decks online, so there's no real point in going through them with you right now. But we'll show off some cards. I do want to show off their character cards, so you can get an idea of them. Yeah. What's their names here? We've got
Sepsimus Plaguesworn.
That sounds like a disease.
Golrak the Butcher.
Also sounds like something you'd catch.
Sounds like the noise you make before you hawk something up.
Yeah, and then, of course, Fecula Flybrown. Blown? Yeah.
Blown, yeah. Flybrown.
Flybrown. Brown fly. Gross. Yeah, she's a wizard, so she can cast some spells. And then, how do you flip these guys over?
3 or more enemy fighters. Well, for Fecula, it's 3 or more fighters are taken out of activation.
Okay.
Or have 1 or more wound tokens.
And same deal for these guys. So when they flip over, you can kind of see they get their upgrades with 2Ds on them here. So, boom. There's their glorified versions, as you would. So yeah, a little.
Well, they reduce their damage by 1. That's super cool. They just absorb it with their blubber.
I mean, have you seen them?
Yes.
It's kind of appropriate here. Again, I'm going to zoom out real fast. We're going to talk real briefly about some of the extra cards in here. You get all of kind of the generic ones. There's a couple of Warband specific cards in the other stack, but we'll go through these. Again, you can see most of these on the website for for Warhammer Underworlds by now. So there you have those, and then of course there are other ones as well. These are some of the Warband specific cards that you can have to build your decks. And then also, Where's the ones I want to... here we go. They're glory cards, Warband specific glory cards. So if you want to score points, boom. That's how to do that. Sweet. Let's check out Hrothgorn's Mantrappers.
Let's do it.
It's time for Hrothgorn's Mantrappers and his little buddies, little Noblars, and a Thunder Tusk, which is kind of cool. Wait, no, Frost Saber.
No, yeah, Frost Saber.
Thunder Tusk would have been way...
I was about to say, wow.
Frost Saber, my bad. Let's dive in. Okay, wow.
Well, that's blue.
Yeah, it's a light ice blue for some strange reason. But yeah, this is just indicative of the other Warhammer Underworld warbands. Again, GW using that dyed plastic for these models. Very cool. Very nice blue. We'll take a look. We'll take a closer look at these miniatures here in a second. But you get 2 sprues for the warband. You get, again, instructions for the cards, or instructions on how to assemble everything. No shock there. It's in color, and then 2 stacks of cards. I'm gonna open these up. Clint, take a look at those sprues for us here.
Let's see. Let's look at Hrothgorn here first.
Just do this for everybody.
Yeah, that
kind of see both sprues at once.
So, yeah, he looks really cool. He's got this giant crossbow that is indicative of the hunters.
Yep, we've seen that in the Maul tribes recently for sure.
He's got the harpoon attached to it, so you know he's bringing down some BCs, and then we've got his Frost Saber over here and all those little Noblars with all their little traps, and there's one with the big axe. So what's his name? Like, it's like Luggett and Thwack, I think they're called, which is really funny.
Nice.
I'm very fond of that. So yeah, no, these are just like with Nurgle. These are really characterful models. The bases are really cool.
Yeah, I've always liked how they've done the Warhammer Underworlds bases to have a lot more like little details on them.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. It's a great addition. Again, both of these warbands are great additions to Beastgrave. But yeah, if you're looking to just have like a unit, these also have rules. Will have rules eventually for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So if you're playing either Nurgle demons or what have you, Blight Lords, or Ogre or Maul tribes. I mean, this is a nice little unit to add to your forces here.
For sure.
So, yeah, plus like it's kind of neat if you just need like a random Frost Saber,
or
something like that, or a random Mantrapper. You can use this as just like
new hunter.
Yeah, new hunter, exactly. So cool. Let's take a look at their cards real quick.
Let's do it.
So again, more of the generic cards. Don't really want to flip through all these because we've seen most of this stuff before. The generic kind of glory cards as well. What you really want to see, I'm sure, are the unit or the warband specific cards here. So there's let's take a look at the actual guys first and see how we can.
Oh, I love these names. I love Noblar names.
There you go.
Thrafnir, the Frost.
Yeah, there's Luggett and Thwack. Here we go. I'll move this. How about that? Is that a little? There we go. Yeah, really cool stuff. I like the Noblars, man.
Yeah.
We got Quiv, we've got Luggett and Thwack, we've got Bushwhacker. Like it. Hrothgorn, the Mantrapper here, and then his little buddy Thrafnir. Wow. So how do we flip these guys over? As enemy fighters adjacent to your leader is taken out of action. Okay, so you flip him over. If he man-traps anybody, you flip them over. Dun, 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 and they get upgraded here. Some better stats. Pretty cool stuff, man. What do you think of this warband overall?
I think they're super cool. It looks like they're very I like any warband that can activate all at the same time.
Yeah,
that's super strong.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting him to
range.
Have a 4-inch move or a 4 square move either. That's pretty good. And 6 wounds is no joke. So,
no.
Yeah. I wonder if this is going to play similar to the other warbands where like you do have the leader who definitely carries most of the load, but the other guys aren't slouches. This isn't like the skeletons or the Skaven where like, you know, you could kill like, you know, scores of them, but they keep coming, you know? Mm-hmm. So, sweet. And then that's their character cards. And then, of course, the rest of Hrothgorn's Mantrappers. Again, some of the generic cards you can get going on their Icy Breath, things like that. More traps, more dots, all that fun stuff. And then finally, their glory-specific cards. And again, we're not going to go through these, but you can see the list updated online from Warhammer Underworlds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and hop out for a really quick recap. Well, there you have it, folks. 2 new Warhammer Underworlds Warbands. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I love the design of these models. They're so gnarly looking.
Yeah, I'm glad to see. We got the ogres, Orgors. Yeah, Orgors in there now with the pretty cool, and the Noblars hanging out.
Yeah. I love the Master Blaster Noblar. That's my favorite model. He's silly.
It's pretty cool. But I gotta say, like, the Nurgle models too. Like, I'm pretty stoked about that. It's nice to see
Drippy Witch.
Yeah, Drippy Witch. Exactly. It's good stuff all around. So yeah, these are gonna be out very soon, and hope you enjoyed this one. I'm AdamHarry.
I'm Clint.
We're from BoLS Souls. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.